Okay team, so last video for this series is on how to print the attendance for tomorrow period. You can go to the attendance tracking here, but before you do that, click the attendance tracking sheet. That'll pop up a copy of how to copy and paste the attendance tracking onto the actual attendance sheet. You can minimize that. Sorry, we'll get some other stuff up. Click on the attendance tracking. That'll open up a screen for the information. You're going to want to click the date that it's going to come. I'm going to show you it from the 22nd. So you want to click both of those dates. That'll allow you to first do a fake upload. Allow that to go through, which will then allow the download button to be accessed. Click download. And that came up because we had already downloaded earlier, but usually we'll just say, would you like to download? And the screen will cause it to be a success. You're going to want to hit down to the login on any day. It'll come up with this screen. Go over to the staff only so that we can get to the quick reports. It's going to show up on the bottom of the screen here. And when you click on quick reports, it's going to have this box show up on the corner. The report is going to be there for all scheduled children. That'll show the people that are supposed to be for that day. This information here, the program will show our release day information, and it'll show a session of daily. Right now it's just going to show an AM or PM because we're in before and after care. You're going to want to click the generate report button. That's going to kick it into an Excel document, which we can change and edit so that we'll be ready to use it for our programming. I'm going to start by clicking on column A and then have a right click. We're going to want to delete this column. The customer ID is not something we need to be aware of during our programming. We're going to left click in the upper corner and drag down a select screen over the names. We're going to go up to our borders, click here and click all borders. You're going to want to pay attention to the last name that is listed and what number it's at. So this one is at 44 with Sean Broman. I'm going to click all borders. There are 6 lines above here that aren't used for our kids' names. So we want to make sure we don't include that in our total count. So we're going to type the word total, attend, and write in. In the total box, we're going to want to put the last name of the kid, the number that it was on, which was 44, minus 6, which is going to give us 38 total count for that day. Now, since we have this handy-dandy tracking sheet here with everything typed up, we're going to right-click on that and copy it so that we can paste it into our actual attendance document. You're going to want to click right here next to the right, and then right-click and paste, and that'll give it the appropriate spacing so that you have space to do some tracking here if you need to throughout the day. I just like to check to see that this section also is highlighted. Same way as what we did earlier, you're going to want to click on the borders and just have that completely all bordered in. Up on top, you'll want to select this little section and give that all borders as well so that we have boxes to write in. Oop, I clicked the wrong one there. But all borders. And then in addition to that, we're going to be keeping track of our food during the break. So we're going to type breakfast, lunch, and snack in here just so we have that information here as well. In this column, we're going to type prepped, which is the ones we got ready, and then served. So we have a count of it here, and we also have a count of it on our food attendance tracking sheet that I showed you earlier in the release day binder. So that's going to be your all borders. Everything is set then. You're going to want to just highlight the whole selection and go up to our file print. We're going to print that selection. So that's just that. And we want to put that on one sheet of paper. That'll allow all of our kids, our names, and our attendance to come through. For printing, it's simply clicking the file you print, which is set up, and pushing print. From there, you're going to head on over to our printer, and I will make a quick short video on that as well, just in case you don't know how to release printing.